Okay guys, so now it's video number 9, which is step number 9, edit the winning posts with ad copy and the funnel link. So let's talk about what I mean by that and why you are going to be in a great position at this point, hopefully. So if we come back to the page where we did our posting, can I go straight there? Yes, I can. So on our page, now I let this out, I spent about $20 in the end on this because I let it run in, but we got a little bit of information. We got some comments and shares. So let's see. 3 comments. The Bears rock, describes me perfectly. Okay, so just a loose idea looking at this straight away tells me that the white t-shirt is definitely more popular. The crew necks are not popular at all. The hoodie's not that popular. She loved those. That's another thing as well, using these little whatever you call them, emojis or whatever. That's a good thing to use in your ads as well. I'll see if I can find up how to do that. I've done it before. You've got to put, there's a site where you can copy the code from, so we'll have a look at that. But what we are going to do, these here, let's take a look. Where was that one? Look up. So this white t-shirt seems to have been the most popular. She didn't like it. I've seen better. Okay, you're going to get negative stuff as well. Don't worry about that. So let's say we we use different copy, maybe we're giving one away or something like that. Maybe we add a lot more engagement on this. But what we're going to do now is we're going to edit this post. Now when this post had an ad attached to it, you can't edit it. So to edit a post, you click this and select edit post. So when we had our page post engagement ad running, there was nothing we could do. This was locked, okay? But what we have done here now is we have got a post here with comments. Yes, I love the saying, me, for sure. This is me totally, even though I live in Florida. Now, if you're clever with this, and another technique you can use is pause or stopping your ads, editing them, like forcing them into leaving comments you want. So what we've got now, and what we're going to do now, is we're going to edit this and we're going to turn this into our sales post. So usually when people set up an ad, first off they're shooting blind, so they've got no idea whether the people are gonna like their shirt or not. Secondly, they've got no likes, they've got no comments, they've got no shares or anything like that. Now when we turn this into our website conversion ad with our link, the very first person that sees this is going to see likes, shares and comments, hopefully nice ones, on this post. So straight away, as soon as your ad starts running with a live link, you've already got an ad with engagement and people saying how much they like this shirt. Now there is nothing more powerful than social proof for your ads. Okay, when people are saying they got their, when they've arrived and they've got their shirt and they're posting on your page that they got it, that is really, really powerful stuff. So when somebody's scrolling through their news feed, the first thing they're going to see is the picture. Then they may read this up here, and then they're going to read these down here. So this is like really, really valuable and really important to your ad, and it's going to give you a huge head start for anyone else that's just shooting blind in the dark. Okay, so what we've done here is created ourselves a really good, a base or a really good start for our ad already. We already know that it's a favorite product from our different products that we can print on. We already know that the white one is more popular than the blue one. We already know that this design, that people are interested in this design. Okay, so we are leaps and bounds ahead before we've even started running our ad to try and sell this product. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to edit this post and we need to make up some copy. So let me try and think off the top of my head. Smack talking Smack talking die hard fan limited edition collector's tee. Get yours here. So a couple of things to think about when you're doing this as well. You want, if you're going to do long posts or anything or put more information in, I'm just sort of plucking out a thin area, but always bear in mind the first 4 lines of text are shown. So you definitely want your link in the first 4 lines. Okay, don't go and put your link on line 5 because nobody will see it and nobody will be able to click on it. Okay, so let's get our link where we're going to be driving the traffic to. So of course I've jumped ahead of myself and I have got the blue one, I believe, on the t-shirt funnel that I built, because I built the funnel before I'd done any research or anything. So you would have done your research first and you will have the correct product in first place. So I'm just going to grab the link. So as well, when you're using funnels, remember, bear in mind it's the funnel URL you drive traffic to. Okay, don't go to funnel campaigns and get the link for the campaign for the product, for the white t-shirt one. Okay, so you got 2 ways. You can either right click, copy the link address over view. You can either open the view in a new tab and then just grab the URL here, or if you want to, you can go right into the funnel and you can grab the URL from there. Okay, it's all the same URL. So we're now going to put our URL in there like that. It's a bit long. You could also use Pretty Link if you want to shorten that link as well. But as I'm not actually going to be running this ad, it doesn't really matter too much. So this is risky because I'm not actually running the ad. So let me think about this for a second. Okay, I'm just going to take that to another post just in case. In fact, I'm not even going to risk posting it because this is my test site, and if real people start going to the site to try and buy it, they're not going to be able to purchase it. So just you know, for real, when you're doing this for real, edit your post so you've got your link in there and you've turned this post into an actual sales post with a link on it. Okay, so you would have to do that but I can show you how to set the ad up. So once you've done that, you then need to come across to your ad manager. We then need to go up and create ad. Okay, remember we paused the ad, which was our research ad or our page post engagement ad. We're now going to do a website conversion ad. So enter your campaign name here. So this will be Smack Talking tea or white tea funnel. White tea funnel. We then want to choose conversions. Okay, and then scroll down and click continue. Now what we're going to do here is going to be very different on our targeting once this loads up. So you need to choose your conversion pixel. So your purchase pixel is the one you need. Okay, scroll down. Generally United States. United States. Okay, unless you are specifically advertising in another country. Okay, scroll down. So then we go for our age group, which we will stick to 35 and over. Okay, always women. So now we're going to do our targeting. So now we're going to go Chicago, Bears. Now we're going to leave that to one interest, just one single interest. Now there's a lot of different views on how big your audience should be and all that sort of stuff. But I would, anything above say 3,000 or 5,000, then go with it. Switch this off, expand interests. Okay, we don't want it to expand the interests. We only want the information from this one single interest here. Okay, we don't want to confuse it. We don't want to put in as many different interests as possible. Okay, we did that on our page post engagement because we would just, anyone who was interested in Chicago Bears, we wanted to know what they thought of that shirt. This time we want to know whether this interest are buyers or not. Okay, so what we're going to do, you'll see in a minute, we're going to duplicate this up and we're going to do a different interest for every single ad set, and then we're going to know exactly where our sales are coming from. So scrolling down, we want to edit our placements. We want to use news feeds only. So we want to get rid of audience network. Let's just check this. We want to get rid of right column. We want to get rid of instant articles. We want it just newsfeed only. We want to all mobile devices only when connected to Wi-Fi, and we want to set it to $5 like that. Run our ads continuously. Conversions 7-day click. What this means is it's going to optimize it over the 7 days. So your pixel will be optimized when it gets to 25 hits, your conversion pixel. Okay, so over 7 days it's going to optimize it to when it hits 25. Now you can change this to 1 day. I recommend you only use that if you've got a big budget and you're firing a heck of a lot of traffic at it, and your conversion pixel is going to do at least 25 in the very first day. Okay, so before I click on, you see at the top ad set name there, we're going to name this Chicago Bears because that's our targeting. Chicago Bears, that's our one layer of targeting there. Okay, so we're going to scroll back down and we're going to hit continue. We're going to use existing post. We're going to choose our page. There was the Chicago Bear fans. Okay, and then we're going to choose our post. So remember, if it hasn't showed up, I showed you how to find the post. If it's not showing up, I'll show you again. You click the image on the page so it goes big. You then copy this number right at the end in between the two forward slashes. You then click that enter post ID and add that number in there. Okay, that's only if it's not showing up when you click this drop down, which it quite often does that. You will come across that. So once you've done that, we hit place order, and we now placed our order. We now hit continue. We come back, we look, we're on the campaign there, so we hit Chicago Bears there. We go into the ad set, we then duplicate the ad set. Okay, we now edit the ad set here, the one in the middle. We then scroll down to our targeting. All the other settings will be the same. We then scroll down here. We then put our cursor in. This is going to give us some ideas. So let's go Chicago Bears 24/7 Sports. Let's get rid of that first one. See if I can copy and paste this. Copy it. Can I edit the name up here? Yep, let's edit the name. Save and continue. Now we don't need to change anything to do with the actual ad, so that's all good. Place our order. That's all good. We then clone our ad set again. And we follow the same process. We edit the middle one. We scroll down to our targeting. Everything else is the same. Now you notice it says Chicago Bears. Remember, I'm still cloning the very first one. So the second one we changed was different. Chicago Bear fans. Get rid of the first one. Highlight. Copy. Rename, place the ad. Okay, we'll just do a couple more and then we'll have a look. Place the order. Okay, back over here, hit the plus sign, duplicate it, edit the middle one, scroll down to the targeting, put our cursor in, Chicago Bear Fanatics. Anyone doing sports teams, these Fanatics, they've got a page for all the teams. That's great targeting because these guys sell a lot of shirts, so we're targeting people there on a page that buy shirts. Let's right click, let's copy that text, let's go back up to the top, let's paste that in there, save and continue, and I'll just do one more. Place the order, and I'm going to pause this ad pretty quick. Okay, let's do one more. Let's press the plus sign, edit the middle one, scroll down to our targeting, put up our cursor in, Bears fans, 24,000, let's see, it's going to be a low, get rid of that one, 6,000 people, it's good enough, we could get quite a few sales out of there. Paste that in there, save and continue. Okay, and then do that for as many different interests as you can either find or as you are willing to spend on your ads. Okay, so don't go nuts if you haven't got the budget. So let's go back and hold on, that's the ad. Let's just go back to the ads manager up here. So now we've got our website conversion ad up here. Let's take a look at it. Inside here are all our ad sets that we just created. In fact, let me just go back and pause it. I just paused it. Okay, yours will still be live. I'm only pausing this because I'm not doing it for real. So let's click into it here. So you will end up with a ton of ad sets like this. Okay, you will have named them so you'll know what your targeting is on every single ad set. We then leave this running for at least 24 hours. We then come back in here and we look at this cost here. So this is going to tell us when our conversion pixel fires. This is going to tell us how much we're paying per conversion. Okay, so remember our sheet, the spreadsheet we set up, we would have added the white t-shirt to that because we would have put that in our funnel, and we will know exactly how much we can afford to spend per conversion to break even or to make money, or whether we're losing money. So come back in here, any ad sets here that are not performing, you just hit the pause button, goodbye. Okay, this one, you know, this was costing us it. Now if it's, now you gotta make you know, an educated sort of judgment as well. If it's just over your amount on your sheet that you're, you know, spending, then leave it another, you know, another day, another 2 days, because it might pick up. So it might just be taking some time to catch for Facebook to find those buyers. So, but if it's, you know, astronomical and you've had or zero conversions or whatever, then kill them. Okay, so you've got to come in here, you've got to look how much it's costing you per conversion, and you've got to cross check that on your sheet, and you've got to work out if you're making money, and you can, if you want to, you can adjust your price. So a break even is good. So you might be breaking even, and remember, we're only calculating on the very first product. So on the very first page, this page here, we're only calculating the conversion right here. So they might, you know, you might be breaking even on the front end, but you could be picking up sales on your funnel and on your upsell, which means you're definitely in profit. So we're only, like I say, we're only calculating the front end. Now break even is great. It doesn't matter if you break even, because later on I'm going to be showing you how we're going to be retargeting these people with other ads and other products, and we're going to have those guys on our email lists, so we're going to be able to email market to them in the future as well. So think about the long term, the long gain, you know, not just the short term game. And remember, our goal is to be making our campaign to be making between $10 and $30 a day. Okay, so it's a shame actually that I did this on a test site, and what I probably am going to do maybe is a case study, and I'm going to use exactly the same process with different designs and everything, and do a real one so that you can actually see me doing it live, and you can actually see my own results as well. So that's it for this video, and I'll catch you in the next video.